This video tutorial will walk you through how to generate a report using the HeatView Report Tool. The first page has 5 sections: Line Charts Command, the Chart Legend, Chart Notes, Report Charts, and the Grid Preferences. You begin by clicking the drop-down menu next to Controller ID and selecting the controller that you would like to pull data from. You can select the master channel you would like to gather data from, and the program will automatically add any linked slave channels. You can also manually select which slave channel you want displayed by clicking on them in the menu. You can also select any thermocouple data that you want displayed on your chart as well. After you have selected your controller and your channels, you can select which recorded heat cycle you want to chart. All of the heat cycles are stored under Preset Heat Cycle. The start and end times of any cycle can be adjusted to display the exact time frame that you desire. The chart legend shows all of the chart data currently displayed on the chart. The names of the channels can be changed by clicking or double-clicking on the box and typing. A summary of all of the chart notes can be seen in the table. You can have the names of the notes be displayed on the chart by clicking on the Display on Chart button at the bottom. A new note can be added to your chart by simply clicking on the graph where you want the note added. To delete a note, simply click on the numbered dot on the chart and then click the Delete button. Next is the Report Charts section. This section is for gathering different charts, as displayed below, that will be included in your report. You can name each chart. I'm going to add this chart to my report, and I'll name it Main Chart. When you click the Add to Report button, you can see that the chart appears in the table above. This is a list of all of the charts that you have generated so far that will be included in your report. If you want to zoom in, click on the magnifying glass below and then outline the area of the chart that you want displayed. I'm going to add this chart into my report with the name Close-Up. You can see that the chart appears in the table above. I'm going to take another close-up chart of this unknown spike. To zoom out and go back to your original chart, click on the Home icon below. I'll take another chart of these two events and add it to my report. I'll add one more chart to my report just for the example. You can preview any of the charts that you have recorded by selecting the chart name and then clicking on the Preview Chart button. This will show you how the chart will appear in the report. You can also delete charts you don't need by selecting the chart and then clicking the Discard Chart button. To edit the chart intervals, click on the icon of the arrow in the graph. This will open up your chart preferences. The x-axis measures time, and the chart can be split based on days, hours, or minutes. The y-axis measures temperature and can be set with a minimum and maximum displayed value. The temperature grid size is currently set to 100, so the intervals on the chart appear every 100 degrees. We're going to change that to 50 degrees, and you can see the change applied to the chart area. Once you're happy with everything, click on the button at the top that says Next Step. The second page of the report tool has 3 sections: Title information, the logo image selection, and appendix notes. The title information will be shown beside the chart in the report as seen here. You can customize the title information to display any information of your choosing. Click on the box and begin typing to enter text. You can delete rows by selecting the row and then clicking the Delete Row button. New rows can be easily added by clicking on the Add Row button. Here, I'm just going to fill out some information for the example. You can save your title information setup as a default by simply clicking on the Set as Default button when you have a layout that you like. Here, I will change some information in the table. Then, when I click the Load Defaults button, the table layout that I had previously saved will load and replace my current layout. The HeatView logo is on the report by default, but you can choose your own logo to be displayed instead. Simply click on the three dots next to Browse File. From there, you can search your computer for a PNG file to upload. To remove the selected image, just click Reset to Default. Appendix notes will appear at the end of your report. The notes can be added, deleted, and edited from the table to the right. Click on the box and start typing to add text. New rows can be added by clicking on the Add Row button to the right. Here, I'm just going to fill out some information for the example. Rows can be deleted by selecting the row that you want gone and then clicking the Delete Row button on the right. Once you're satisfied, continue to the next page by clicking the Next Step button at the top of the page. The third page has two sections: Calibration Certificates and Other Attachments. To the right, you can see a dialog box that is saying that a valid certificate is missing. This dialog will remain until a calibration certificate that matches the controller's serial number and validity date is uploaded. You can upload a calibration certificate by clicking on the button with the three dots at the bottom of the screen. You can then browse your computer for PDF files. Once you've selected a PDF file, you enter the serial number and the date that certificate is valid for. Then you click Save Changes, and it will store your certificate in the table to the left. You can see that the warning on the right has gone away now that we have a matching certificate uploaded. Under the Other Attachments tab, you can upload and store other PDF files that you want added into your report. Click on the button next to Add New Attachment to browse your computer for PDF files to upload. Once uploaded, all files will be shown in the table to the left. To delete a file, simply click on the checkmark box next to the file name to select it, and then click the Delete Permanently button. Select the desired PDFs you want to be included in your report from the table. Once you are happy with the selected files, click the Next Step button at the top of the page to continue. The fourth and final page has two sections: Report Contents and Reports History. Here you will see a list of all of the content that you have generated for the report. All of the charts from page 1 and all of the attachments from page 3 will be listed here. This is for you to review to ensure that the report will have all of the details you need. When you are happy with the contents, click on the button at the top of the page that says Generate PDF. The report can then be saved to your computer. All reports generated will be saved within the system. If you click on the Reports History button at the top right of the page, you will see a table of all of the previously generated reports. Any of these reports can be selected and all of your information will be loaded into the report tool. This allows you to easily edit or revise a report that has already been generated. Congratulations! You've just generated your first report using the HeatView Report Tool. Here you will see a final copy of the report that you just generated. The chart images that you selected will be shown with the title information and logo next to them. The appendix notes are found at the end of the chart pictures, and then following that is the PDF attachments.